2008 leader at the University of Virginia, is a rising second year at UVA from Dunwoody, Georgia, by way of Berkeley, California. She is a pre-commerce student with hopes of a marketing concentration and a minor in leadership. She also maintains an interest in public policy with aspirations in both the private and nonprofit sectors. Ella spends her time outside the classroom in her Student Entrepreneurs for Economic Development group, which operates out of the Hope Community Center to market artwork created by homeless Charlottesville citizens. She is also a Black Student Admissions Committee email buddy, as well as being a member of the Global Development Organization, Phi Beta Phi sorority, and beach volleyball club. In her free time, Ella enjoys playing tennis and volleyball, watching USC, Trojan football, and painting.
Okay, so you all might be familiar with the old adage that a picture speaks 1,000 words, but now images that you post on the internet build social communities, and that's what I'll be talking to you about. Okay, so how many of you have a Flickr or like familiar with Flickr? Actually, how many of you actually have one? Cool, I want one now. But basically, it's owned by Yahoo, and it's one of the most popular photo sharing sites that are out right now because basically you can have your own profile, which I didn't know. I thought it was literally just pictures, but you can put your relationship status on there. You can put a picture of yourself. It's very interesting. But so basically, if you're going to use it for free, you can get up to 200 pictures on there, but that's only about 100 megabytes. So if you're serious about photo sharing, you pay a $25 fee per year, and you end up getting this pro badge that basically makes you a legitimate photographer, and people kind of look at your Flickr in a new way. And you also get a lot of the tools like tag. You can make tags if you're on the free one, but you can only make 3 sets of pictures. And basically, the sets and collections and groups are exclusive to the pro account users, and those are basically how you can get yourself more recognized on Flickr and just by people that are looking on there. And basically, if you want to use Flickr, there's a big issue that they have where they only allow you to use it for personal uses. They don't want you going on there selling your selling anything. And so they scan through all the Flickrs all the time looking for people that are promoting themselves or promoting their products. And so kind of to get around that, a lot of people, you just have to tag more efficiently and get yourself out there without blatantly being buy my product. Just kind of be this is such a great product, and my name is Ella, and this is how you can contact me. But you can't be buy this, or I'm selling this. So basically no self-promotion is the big thing with Flickr. Also, you can change your privacy settings from all rights reserved, which is you see everywhere, to limited or some rights reserved. And that's kind of interesting because it basically allows it so anyone can go on there and take your picture and kind of remix it to anything they want. They can put it on their Flickr and put it in black and white and call it theirs, but as long as they end up saying but originally from Ella. And kind of because of that, it allows all of your images to get more exposure. By setting it to that, you're just kind of getting yourself out there, so if you are kind of subliminally promoting anything, it's going to get more exposure that way. So that's Flickr. The more professional photo sharing sites, which I don't know if any of us would kind of use, but actual photographers and actual people that more kind of want to forwardly promote things can use SmugMug, P-Base, and Zoomer. SmugMug costs about $40 a year, and it's basically essentially the same as Flickr, but you can obviously be more out there about what you're doing. And P-Base is only $23 a year, but it only gives you 500 megabytes of storage, but you pay $60 for 1,500. So it's basically kind of, you have to gauge what exactly you're using these sites for, and then kind of make sacrifices for whether or not you're going to pay. And then Zoomer is basically the same as Flickr. It's a new version sort of thing, but it's a smaller community, so less exposure, if that's what you're looking for. And how many of you are familiar with PhotoBucket? Feel like that? Yeah. Even I. And, okay, so PhotoBucket is also owns TinyPic. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. It's like a subset type thing, but As you can tell, even by this, it's something that's a lot more kind of based for our age group. I don't think, if you go and look at Flickr and you go and look at these more like P-based and the professional ones, it doesn't look like a little like teenage, like cute pictures and like make your pictures, I don't know, cuter, life quotes. It's more of like an actual like website that our age group is going to. And the big thing about it is that it allows you to upload an image to a server and then immediately get the URL so that you can post it to other sites. And the only reason I think all of us are familiar with this is because I remember during the MySpace era, everyone used photo buckets so that they could put like cool pictures on their profile, and you'd have to get the URL. And where did you get it? A photo bucket. So I guess a lot of it's still the people that are still on MySpace, and then if people kept their photo buckets, you can still just upload pictures to it, even if you don't want that URL, but it's helpful. And then something that I didn't know about, and I think is really interesting for, I guess, people that are more active on other social networking sites, is friend feed. Is anyone familiar with it? Heard of it? You two would have heard of it. But everyone else, I hadn't. But it's basically, it's a social site that aggregates social media activity around the web. So it's basically a consolidation of any social media sites that you could be on that you would want to basically put in one place. So you can have your Facebook status come up on it, and your Twitter, and like your stumble upon views, and it'll literally just like go through all of them and list it, and that's your friend feed. And it has the same idea where you have people that you're looking at, and people can access yours. And so it basically is another version of double exposure. So you can have your Flickr coming up with your Facebook status, and I don't know, it just seems so organized that I appreciate what it's doing. So friend feed, interesting stuff. All right, and so the next kind of idea with images is photo blogs and galleries, and basically it allows for even more promotion and actual real photography, but the only issue with photo blogs and all that is the idea of limited space. So you have to make sure that you're avoiding hot linkers, and that's like the big issue because people are going on and kind of linking your images to their websites because it's allowed and it's eating up at people's bandwidth. So you either have to like download a script to limit that and not allow like unauthorized people from linking your images, or I guess make multiple galleries and such. But I wanted to show